Hello, and here we go. Last time I didn't even get to say hello, because the text-based adventure of a lifetime. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, I guess. I don't really know anymore. Oh, I completely forgot you could do this. You can click to go to places. I'm gonna take advantage of this. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go here. See, I don't even have to move. I can just click everywhere. I didn't even know I could do this as a kid. Oh my. But so, for those of you who wanted to know, during the last episode, basically what we did was Zio built up the strength to go and form an exploration team with us. And so, we went in, we met Chatot, who is essentially the helper for the whole guild. And then we met Wigglytuff, I believe, who is actually the person who runs the guild. And he was hilarious, of course, because he's a Wigglytuff. And he gave us everything we would need to become an exploration team. So we met Loudred, too, who is loud, as you would expect, and pretty much wakes us up every morning. And then we also met somebody. I'm trying to think of everybody we met. Oh, well, we took a job to go and rescue a Spoink's Pearl from this cave. Because, you know, Spoink's Pearl is really important. And Zio got upset that he got upset about something. I can't remember exactly. He got upset. Is Cradily weak? Is Cradily weak? I mean, Lily's weak to... We don't even have a normal type move. All we have is big. Whatever, let's do it. Alright. He got upset that this is the job we have to do, recovering an item that somebody was dumb enough to lose. But he accepted it gracefully anyway, because, you know, a job's a job. So that's the world's money where we can buy stuff, yada yada. Just basic RPG. And I wanted to have that be in episode 1.5, specifically because I didn't want people who didn't want to see all of that dialogue. I didn't want them to need to see all that dialogue, or be forced to. Yo, Real is broken. Let's be real. See, look at that. That's not overpowered. And something we did get before was items. Yeah, that. I already set that, don't worry. We have items. We have a sky blue bow, which radiates aura energy. And, you know, who better to give this to than the Aura Pokemon? And now we have Geopebbles, which we can actually set to another item. I think these were actually called something different in Time and Darkness. I think they were called, like, Graveler Rocks, I think. Or maybe there's two different things entirely. I'm not too sure. But, yeah, just like regular Pokemon games, we'll level up, our stats will raise. It's really fun. It's like playing a normal Pokemon game, except you are the Pokemon, and that makes it all the more fun for me. So for these, since it's really just gonna be me running around in a dungeon, just exploring and looking at things, I just wanted to take this time to just talk to people. Though something that's happening is, if it hasn't for me already, school is starting up, and that's school. But I actually don't too much mind my classes at all. They all seem pretty good. Even the ones that seem like they would be boring still seem pretty interesting. So I'm somewhat excited, but not like, oh my gosh, we're starting school, I'm so excited to see who's in my classes. Because what we do is we go on Instagram and post our schedules. And most of the time I'm looking at people, and I notice that I'm hoping that they aren't in my class sometimes, because I'm like, and they're somewhat not fun to be in a class with. I hope I don't have them. It's pretty weird. So, I don't know. But still, it's still school, so it seems alright. It's never that bad. Because my mom would always tell me that, like, school is where you go to communicate with people. It's where you stay in the know, keep up with all that stuff. Because without school, I don't know why I just did that. We actually, I can't remember what I was saying. Got off track. It'll come to me. Oh my gosh. Never mind, Pikachu is not overpowered as I remember him being. Or maybe Chingling is just really fast. I'm not too sure. Now, something about this is the names of most of the early caves are super memorable to me, and pretty much every moment of this game has something that I remember about it, and that's what I love about this game too. There's something in this game that makes me remember it at all times. I remember every cave, I remember every interesting thing. Unless there's something new in Sky that I don't know about that wasn't in Time and Darkness, I know pretty much everything. So, yeah, we're just kind of going through the cave, just exploring. Something that can get pretty annoying, though, is when you're just going around in circles, unable to find the stairs, and then you realize all you had to do was go up in the cave that you were just in, and it's really frustrating. And so we're already at the end pretty quick. Look at that! This must be Spoink's Pearl. Let's hurry back with it. Alright, scoop that up and run. We can pawn this, but we're gonna be nice. Thank you. That pearl must be propped on my head, you see. I missed it so much. I just couldn't settle down without it up there. So I was boinging and sproinging everywhere. That's why I'm covered in dings and bumps. But thanks to you, that long nightmare's over. You have my sincere thanks. We were eroded with a protein, and calcium, and iron, and also things to increase every other set. And 2,000, which you'll see what happens with that in a little bit, because 2,000 is actually a lot in this game. But you'll see what happens. 2,000, all this money for us? Of course, that's nothing compared to my pearl's value. Farewell. Yeah, you'll see what happens with that 2,000 in a bit. With greedy little Chatot over here. We're rich, Yuki. We got rich just like that. Well done, team. Ah. Now hand that money over, if you please. And that's what happens. No money for us. Most of the money from jobs goes to the Guildmaster, you see? Ah. And your team shares much of the money that comes out of this. Huh? We only keep 200? Yeah, that's right. He cut our pay in 90%, I mean. Yeah, it's pretty... We only get 10%. And he gets 1,800. Well, that's the Guildmaster's rule. You simply have to accept it. Ah. This is why we're robbing you. I hope you understand this, Chatot. Everyone, thanks for waiting. I finished making dinner. Come on, dinner's on. I don't know why everybody gets so hype over food. And I still don't know what Jigglypuff is doing over in that corner. It's amazing. I find that hilarious. Just everybody just sitting there munching their mouths like... I'm done eating. Excellent meal. I'm stuffed and now I'm getting sleepy. I'm off to bed. Night, gang. Good night. Now the starry night, with the full moon that's always full, looks over us. Listen, Yuki. Wait, wasn't today hectic? So much happened. But I'm relieved our first job was a success. It was really upsetting how Wigglytuff took most of the money. But that's just the cost of training, I guess. We can't do anything about it. But what made me really happy today, though, was getting thanked by Spoink. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. If you ask me, I'm pretty disappointed. Night, Yuki. I'm pretty disappointed. We could have kept that pearl and sold it, but no. You had to do the right thing and give it back. The scream. I want everybody to imagine that face and that painting. And just think of that. Up and at 'em! It's morning! And my voice is going to die again. Good morning, Yuki. Alright, let's get straight into this. We would love to save our adventure. Oh, they added another thing. Save and return to top menu. That wasn't there in the other games. It's pretty cool. So we can save and quit if we really wanted to now. Alright, so let's run straight ahead. No time wasting. And 3. Smiles go for miles. Okay, Pokemon. Time to get to work. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work, I believe is what you mean, Professor Death. Hooray! Alright, so we don't even have to talk to him now. Let's go. Spoke too soon. Oh, you two still seem wandering around. It seems. Well, come with me. No, we know what to do. We're not idiots. I wanted to go talk to Wiggly. Okay. Whatever. And then we have Polito and Togepi with a Letty buff for whatever reason. Huh? Even I don't remember what this is. Last time we did a job, it was a board from the other side. Correct! Today, we'll have you do a job listed on this side. How is this different from the board on the other side? Take a closer look. It looks the same. Oh, look, Yuki. There are posters up there that show a variety of Pokemon. They all look pretty cool. Are they famous explorers? Who are these Pokemon, Chatot? Pokemon posted here. They're outlaws. They're all shady characters. And they're wanted for committing crimes. Oh no. They're outlaws? Correct. So there are bounties on their heads. In other words, there's a cash reward if you try to capture one of them. There are so many aggressive Pokemon around these days that everyone's finding it hard to keep up with the problem. Wait, you're telling us to go and catch them? You can't be serious. Not possible. Just joking. Bad Pokemon out here in all shades of badness. Some of these Pokemon are wicked through and through. But there are also bad Pokemon who are merely petty thieves. So you've got evil to naughty and everything in between. So I'm sure we can avoid giving you a job catching a super bad Pokemon. Haha. Look over these posters, then pick a Pokemon that looks weak for you to bring to justice. Ah. That's pretty demeaning to them. You say some are weak, but they're still bad Pokemon, aren't they? I'm scared of dangerous Pokemon. Wimp! It's all part of your training. You'll work through it, though, I'm sure. Haha. But I suppose you do need to be prepared to confront a tough opponent. So I'll have someone give you a tour of all the facilities. Hey, Bidoof. Bidoof. Yup. You called? Bidoof. There are no rescue recruits who have just joined us. Take them and show them around this town. Ah. Yes, sirree. By golly, I'll do just that. Yup. This is Bidoof. He's one of your fellow apprentices. I want you to pay attention to what Bidoof has to say and follow his orders. Off you go. Ah. Aw, shucks. I'm overjoyed. Why is that? I'm glad to have members junior to me. I'm almost overcome right now. I might just blubber with happiness. Before y'all signed on, I was the most recent rookie. Well, I best show you around. Come with me, please. Yeah, but I never liked Bidoof, and you have to work with him later. First things first, don't shirk work. There, we have Krogan. But to tell you the truth, I don't have any idea what he's up to. He always seems to be fiddling around with that big cauldron back there. It's all a mystery to me, yup. Over there's the mess hall. And if you want to look that way, you'll find the crew rooms. And there leads to the Guildmaster's chamber. Next, I'll guide you both around to the places outside the guild. Aw. I love this game's music, just like everything else in it. I hear you can make a record of your adventure at that watering hole right there. Usually you make a record of your adventure by simply going to your bed and then in the guild, yup, so you can make a record of your adventure over there too. Also wasn't in Time and Darkness. By golly, it's a handy spot when you want to record your adventure frequently. That is pretty handy if I'm being honest. If I'm just being honest. Doo-doo. This is the main square for the local Pokemon. It's called Treasure Town. Oh, I can tell you about Treasure Town too. That over there is Dust Gold Bank. We can save our money there. And that over there is Electivire Link Shop. I love Electivire. That's where you can do things to link moves together, but it looks as if Electivire isn't here today. Here we have Kecleon Market. You can buy and sell items here. Fun fact, I'm gonna spoil something after this. And there's Kangaskhan Storage. Items will never be lost there. If you have precious items you can't afford to lose, store them before you go on an adventure. And those are basics of exploration teams that you need to visit. I need to keep it in mind what I'm going to say. That should do it. By golly, you sure know a lot, yes sirree, and that's good to know. Alright then, come with me. When you're all ready to go, I'll give you a helping hand with selecting the right outlaw for you. Even though I don't know the move helping hand, cause I'm just a lowly Badoo. Thank you, Beetle. You've been an amazing help. And golly, you're embarrassing me all shucks. I'll be waiting at the guild's upper underground floor for you. Alright, let's go. I'd like to see what kinds of items are available. Let's go to the Kecleon Market. Before we head back, we need to make a visit. The Kecleon Market is a must. Something you can actually do. I'm going to take my time. Something you can actually do is Kecleon Market people, the green and the purple one, will occasionally show up in dungeons. And you have to... When I was little, I was thinking that, like, they have items laid out and you can pick them up by walking over them. And then when you talk to them, they'll tell you how much money it is. And then you can drop it and leave it on their mat. And I thought that once you left that mat, that you would... I thought that once you tried to leave the mat, they would be like, okay, it costs this much. Would you like to pay, or do you not want to? And then something happened. It didn't do that, and then I got accused of stealing, and they tried to hunt me down and bring me to justice for being a bad Pokemon and a thief. Let's just say I never went back to the market again, because I was on such a high floor in one of the last dungeons, and I didn't really... It was one of the dungeons where you can get legendaries, and those things are long. You can look any of them up. They are long. It takes some serious endurance to get through those, and some good luck with the RNG with the items. And so Kecleon took me down, and I never finished the dungeon just because I was so heartbroken by that. And then I lost the games. GG game. Anyway, welcome to the Kecleon shop. Very well. Feel free to examine my merchandise. You can use L to examine more than one item. We don't need any of your goods, just letting you know. We'll see what we can sell, though. I will gladly take money off of your hands to sell some stuff. Alright, we can sell the Zinc Band, which boosts our special defense. I'm actually gonna keep that, because I didn't know about these items that you can give to them, much like I didn't know about hold items in actual Pokemon games. I don't know what it is, but I just never looked at them, much like I never looked at stats, and how physical attacks and special attacks work. I didn't even know how stats worked. I thought that a Shuckle would be just as fast as a Deoxys Speed. Except I thought Deoxys Speed would go first, but still. We can... I mean, there's nothing really that I would want to sell, other than this iron. I'm going to sell this iron because that's easy money. Alright, that's all we're selling. Alright, so we're good here. So we're all set. Mr. Kecleon. Oh, little Marill, a Nazarill. Where did I think of this voice? Welcome, my young friends. Popo! Team 4 Starbridge Popo is where I thought of the voice. I thought of the voice first, and then I was like, wait, I've heard this voice before. Hello, may I buy an apple? Oh, most certainly. Marill and Azurill bought an apple at the Kecleon Market. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Kecleon. Mrs. Kecleon. No, thank you, my young friends. You're to be admired for your money, I mean your cute size. Enjoy the apple. It's poison. You see, those delightful children are brothers. They're loaded. Lately, their poor mother has fallen sick, so these youngsters came to do the shopping for her. I'm the one who poisoned them in the first place, so they'll need to come to me for more money. It's quite remarkable, actually. Though they're very young, they've taken charge. Too bad I'm completely taking advantage of that I'm having, Mr. Kecleon. Oh, what's the hurry? What makes you return in such a rush? Are you that eager to give me more money I may buy more goods? There is an extra apple. We didn't pay for this many. Yes, that's a gift. Make sure both of you take a bite out of it. It's poison. Enjoy. We can really keep it? Thank you for the poison apple. Oh, not to worry, my friend. Do take care on your way home. Make sure not to fall in the ditch that we dug. Ow. Don't worry, we have your apple. We're not completely evil. I mean, we'll pawn anything that we get the chance to, but we're not evil. There's a difference. We're sorry to bother you. Thank you so much. Yuki gave the apple back to Azurill, but then suddenly, flashback time, probably the most overused cliche thing that they could have possibly done for this game, but they made it work. I'm impressed with it. So I'm going to be quiet for this. Dizzy, or am I? Flash! Called it. Help! And that's it, just somebody screaming help. Okay. What was that? I'm sure I heard a shout for help just now. Did that shout just come from you? Is something the matter? Hey, Azurill! What's going on? Hurry on. Yep, I'm coming. Wait up. Are you alright? Yep. We're done with our shopping. Now we gotta look for an extra item we've lost. Let's get going. You could pay us to help us find that item, just a small fee. Just a small fee for the item, for anyone who gets the joke. Yep, I'm coming. This music is so soothing. Those little guys are cute. Oh? What's the matter, Yuki? I'm not sure how that means talking, we just did a little dance. Huh? Did I just hear a shout for help did I hear a shout for help just then? No, I didn't hear anything like that. Hey, Kecleon brothers, did you hear anything strange just a moment ago? No, nothing out of the ordinary, just the screams of all my poison customers. I didn't hear anything odd either. Sounds like the Kecleon brothers didn't hear anything odd either. You must have just imagined it, Yuki. No, I'm positive I didn't imagine it. I definitely heard it. That shout I heard. Help! There's no mistaking it. It was Azurill's scream. Are you daydreaming? Let's move it, Yuki. Alright, let's get right out of here. I think I might start out the new cave, or not, you know. Could just do this. Oh, what's going on there? Yay! Thank you. Please, it's nothing. What's going on? Oh, hi. Some time ago we lost an item that's pretty important to us. We've been looking all over, but we haven't found it yet. Then Mr. Drowsy came along, and he says he may have seen our lost item somewhere. He even offered to help us look for it. Yeah, trust the creepy yellow pig guy. We're so happy about this. Yeah, that's great for you. Thank you, Mr. Drowsy, and his name is Drowsy. Oh, please. I'd have to have a cold heart to ignore kids in need. I can't turn a blind eye. Let us be on our way to begin our search for your item. Yup. Yup. This is a terrible idea. Whoops. Excuse me. Vision time again. What is this? We have the power of the Monado, and sure, we can see into the future. And that's a Raven. And Cory in the House, the best anime. That Drowsy sure is a nice Pokemon, isn't he? I'm impressed. With more and more bad Pokemon around, it's hard to do good deeds. It's happening again. If only there was a way that I could edit That's a Raven music in here. Another dizzy spell. I'll see if I can find a way. Flash. If you keep being difficult, it will mean big trouble for you. Help! What was that? It would be nice if those little guys found their item soon. What's the matter, Yuki? You're looking awfully grim. You want to tell me something? I say we go and find the item first, and then we pawn it, and then we don't tell them. What? You had a dizzy spell? Then you saw Azurill being threatened by Drowsy? So you want to go rescue Azurill right away? It's an emergency? An SPD emergency. Well, that sounds really important then. Well, it's not like I don't trust you, Yuki, but I just can't believe it. Yet you can believe that we're human turned into a Pokemon that you found unconscious on a beach. Yet you believe that. But you don't believe that there's a Pokemon in danger. After all, Drowsy seemed to be a sincerely nice Pokemon, didn't he? His name is Drowsy! I watched the three of them go off earlier. It looks like they were having a good time, didn't they? Yeah, so did every kid who got kidnapped. You're probably just tired, Yuki. Maybe that's why you just had a bad daydream. Was that it? Just a bad daydream? Even I believe I'm a Pokemon who was a human once. Logic. Don't question it in Pokemon. But come to think of it, that Drowsy didn't seem like a bad Pokemon. His name is Drowsy! Anyway, we're only apprentices. We can't just do whatever we want. Sure, it's worrying, but we have to concentrate on our guild work for now. And robbing the place. Let's get ourselves ready to explore. Then we should find Bidoof. Bidoof's supposed to be waiting for us on the guild's upper ground floor. Let's go, Yuki. Nah, I seriously don't get the logic behind this, though. I want to go and find them. No time to be dawdling. We have to go to the guild, do the guild work now. Bidoof's waiting at the guild. Let's get going. Alright, Chatot, since you want to use the word dawdling, or dawdling, however you say it. I really don't like Bidoof. I mean, just take a good look at him for a few seconds. Just stare into his eyes for 5 seconds. Those are the eyes of death, if you haven't seen them before. Huh? Are you folks all sitting ready for some exploring? Oh, yes, sirree, I reckon y'all are all ready. Then let's pick ourselves up a lawbreaker for you to find. Well, you got your pick of this sorry bunch of characters. Let's see. What should we pick? Ahem. As your mentor, how about I do the choosing? Don't choose anyone too scary. Wimp. Yes, sirree, I hear you. Let's see, y'all. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Stand clear. Updating listings. Stand clear. Updating listings. What's happening? Oh, the data's getting updated. It's being updated? Yeah, did you just see that? The panel flipped over. This is how 4chan operates. What's going on here? The Outlaw Notice Board and Job Listing Board are set up on revolving panels. While the panel is flipped over, a Pokemon named Dugtrio swaps out the old jobs with new ones. Dugtrio? Now that honestly is pretty cool in my opinion. Updating data is Dugtrio's duty. He tunnels his way to our guild. Then he flips the panel and updates the data. So why were they freaking out if they know what happened? This duty doesn't get noticed much, but it's very important. Yup. That's why Dugtrio takes such great pride in the duty he does. Oh, is that so? Update completed. Stand clear. Update completed. Stand clear. Oh, he looks like he's done. That's pretty cool in my opinion. Yes, sirree, the data's updated. The list of outlaws has been refreshed, so let's pick one. Huh? What's ailing you out? You were shivering all of a sudden. I really wish there was a time I could save. It's not cold here after all. Look at this, Yuki. At the top, on the left. Oh my gosh. The guy who looks like a pig, who just looks like somebody who would take you into the woods just to murder you, and then do it again. Yeah, I'm so shocked he's on this list. It's Drowsy! He's a wanted criminal! Yeah, there's not more Drowsy in the world. We have to get moving! Azrael will be in danger! What about following the rules of the guild? Do you just not care all of a sudden? Now, what's going on? Where are y'all off to? Look, there's Marill! Marill, what's the matter? Are we and Azrael and... Where are Azrael and Drowsy? Yes, about them! After we all left, we went out together looking for our lost item, but I wound up all alone when Mr. Drowsy went somewhere with Azrael. I called and called, but they didn't come back. He got scared. So which way did they go? That way. I'm assuming you won't go in with us. Just a guess. You think Drowsy and Azrael went in this direction? Yes. Oh, Yuki. This Drowsy and Azrael you saw in your dream. You were saying you saw them in a mountainous place, right? I get the feeling they're up ahead here. Let's get going. Alright, and this is where we end it. Oh, actually, no, not now. We're gonna go down these steps. Oh, we're gonna get this item and then go down those steps. Now we're going down these steps. Alright, so now it's ending. I do hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to me so you can keep up with the rest of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And also make sure to like the video so you can show me that you're enjoying it as much as I am. So I'll see you all later. Bye!